You now have a one-time ability to talk to your 15-year-old self for 60 seconds. What do you tell them? Don't marry. Insert soon-to-be ex-wife's name here. I guarantee you'll freaking regret it. The winning lottery numbers for your 18th birthday are 10, 19, 22, 32, 37, 39. Get into Bitcoin early. Don't join the army. Band of Brothers isn't an accurate representation of military life. Don't get married. Haha, love that. What would you have done with the winnings at 18? How soon is soon? If you're talking to 15-year-old you, I think he means he is going to divorce his wife soon. Brush your teeth, you idiot. Can confirm taking care of your teeth early and often will pay off. Genetics is huge too though. My grandmother died at 95 with almost all of her teeth in good condition. I think I'm on the bad side of genetics with this. I haven't missed a single day of brushing twice and flossing since my last trip to the dentist, and I fully expect them to tell me I have another cavity next time I go. I do everything they say to do, but it never seems to make a difference. One problem may be that your mouth is really acidic. You can get some pH neutralizing toothpaste if your dentist prescribes it. As someone who also has shoot genetics, I can say that this has made a huge difference. Wanna explain the full situation? I have the same problem and I'm really interested in hearing your side. Dentures and veneers suck ass. When I was 15, some middle-aged guy walked up and punched me in the face for no apparent reason. So I am pretty sure this already happened. Got a genuine chuckle out of me. Good on your OP. Start playing the banjo. Just started at 60 and realized that this is the instrument I should have been playing all my life. Happy to hear you found it at last though. Genuinely made me so happy reading this. Please let me know how I can hear you play, and thank you for reminding me to try new things. Same. I'm imagining Uncle Ira and it makes me feel warm inside, smiley face. Could you stop jerking off for a minute and pay attention? What's the story behind this? I jerked it a lot back then. Are the movie rights available for purchase? Sure, I'm open to negotiations. It would be real Oscar bait if you know what I mean. Some might call it a tear jerker. Some might call it a tear jerker. People will really need to break out the tissues. Alexa likes you. Like, a lot. If you sit down and talk to her, you might figure out you like her, too, before it's way too late to do anything about it. Just don't let Siri find out. Thank you, that made me smile. Go home, Bixby. Nobody invited you. You too, Cortana. You don't even work on my computer. I'm pretty sure she's just programmed to be nice. Don't turn off your Bitcoin mining rig just to play more COD. Or format your HDD with a stack of LTC, cause it's not worth much and a new HDD would cost more. I had 12 freaking Bitcoins. I spent 25 Bitcoins on acid on Silk Road. Hey, at least you got some acid out of it. I gave out at least 5 BTC as tips on Reddit. Dude, just ask her out. It's always the anxiety before actually doing the deed that gets me. I seem to look back almost every time and realize what I was worrying about for all that time in my head wasn't actually that bad after doing said deed. No matter what advice I tell you, you won't listen. So just keep on keeping on. The only honest advice. It took me a while to understand the phrase teens think they know it all lol, because I literally thought I did. I thought my mum was stupid for telling me my stomach issues were all in my head. She would say it's all anxiety, turns out she was right. She passed away and I never told her she was right. When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much he had learned in 7 years. Mark Twain attributed. She knew that you will understand with time. I can promise you. Parents always know. I'm sorry for your loss, my friend. Stop being an a-hole to your mother. She's going through a tough time, and you're too hard on her. Stop hanging out with that one group. They are an endless circle of self-pitying. Don't be a goddamn creep to the person you like, because they'll never like this version of you until you become better. Hang out with your grandpa every chance you can get. and ask if you can record his amazing stories of growing up poor in 1950s New York, joining the military, becoming an amazing and passionate professor of English literature. That's so important. Spend time with your loved ones. Yo, you have a math test tomorrow, and I just bombed it, so you better frickin' study. Low-key funniest answer here. Keep doing what you're doing, bud. Just take better care of your body. I don't want to say much and jeopardize the birth of my son. The best is when the answer to these types of questions is try not to freak up what I have going on right now. So many of us just don't have what we need, and it's nice to see that every once in a while things work out for someone and they have something to be happy about and something to be proud of. I hope someday I can get to a place in my life where, when someone asks me what would I change if I could go back in time, my answer would be nothing. Don't make a big deal of schoolwork, you dipshit. Find a decent hobby and tell mum to book you a therapist so you wouldn't have to wait until the end of college. P.S. Remember the girl you've had a crush on since elementary? She doesn't give a shoot about you. That PS is 100%. Don't keep pining. Don't waste your time with the hookups. It's fun, but he's not ever gonna commit to you, despite being a family friend. You're a miserable bastard and I'm upvoting you anyway, because damn it if that ain't the truth. My brother lusted after the same girl in our small town for years. He left, has a great life, wonderful family, all the goods. Turns out this girl had liked him too and came calling after 20 years, only now she was a meth head and would have totally destroyed his life had they got together. If they had gotten together, maybe she wouldn't be a meth head. Or maybe they both become meth heads. I'd give her a hug and tell her it's gonna be okay, but she's going to need help. This is it. I bet it'd feel so good to know someone that knows 100% of what I'm feeling just embraced me and said it is all gonna be alright. We've just gotta do X. Mine the absolute shootout of Bitcoin when it launches and safely preserve it all for the foreseeable future. Also, stay single more. You won't understand this now. Save a couple $1,000s until January 2009, then start mining and buy all the Bitcoin you can when it launches. Nothing else matters other than this. Sell no more than half in 2017 and 2019. You'll be set for life. LOL reminds me of how I read about Ethereum for the first time on a Reddit thread, and it was about circa $20 at the time. Some users were commenting how it could be the next big thing, and I was like, yeah sure, you and the rest of the coins flooding the market. You were thinking right though, the odds of one coin being the next big thing in crypto are massively against you. You may have lost millions this time, but you'll save boatloads over your lifetime thinking this way. Yay, there are something like 8,000 shoot coins. Pretty difficult to predict what to buy and what is a quick scam. If you bought it all, it would not have gone up in value because none would circulate. Keep the volume to under about 10,000 to see the price go up. Life gets so much better than just not wanting to die. Someday, you're going to be excited to live. That took so many years for me, but I'm starting to see it now. And I'm glad I stuck it out, if only so I didn't make my family sad. 20 years and still waiting here. 27 years for me. 34 here. I got there not long ago. Hang in there. Keep working on ways to cope with whatever shoot your head tries to throw at you. I'm still not as stable as a lot of my friends. I need to watch my lifestyle a lot. Can't really drink, as it triggers my anxiety. Have to stay physically active or the black dog comes back etc. But overall I feel so light. I was very close to suicide several times in my life and have suffered from depression on and off, mostly on, for 20 years now. It wasn't an easy road. The only bad thing now is seeing my young son having the exact same MH issues I had. I feel like I've passed on a curse. Just hope I can give him more help and support than my everyone gets sad sometimes. Get over it, parents. Dump your emotionally abusive boyfriend. Go see a therapist about your depression. And stop being afraid to fail. Are you my ex-girlfriend? Because I was gonna tell 15-year-old me to stop being a piece of shit and also go see a therapist. LOL. Similar boat. Got rejected. Was an a-hole about it for months. Ruined a solid friendship I had. Wish I could go back and shoot my kneecaps off and tell me to frick off. Knowing old me though, I'd miss the message. Buy Apple stock. I'm old enough that 15-year-old me would ask how many bushels. Username checks out. Yes. Bitcoin. And sell at 20k. Or 23.5k like it's at now. No wait 26k. Wait number 15k. Wait no. To stop being mean to people and trying to push them away. It'll get you legitimately nowhere. And for the love of God, please spend more time with your grandma, because one day you'll regret not doing it. The lottery numbers for Mega Millions and Powerball and the dates to play them. Are you Biff Tannen? You don't wanna be her, you wanna kiss her. You're gay. Reverse for me. LOL. Hey, remember how you used to dress up as a girl on Club Penguin? Yeah, you wanted to be a penguin. So many signs. How dumb am I that it took me so long to realize.